Hey guys, welcome back to Judas David and welcome back to the series 17 countries in 17 days. Today I'm talking about one of the coolest ones I went to on my trip to Europe, and that is France. Now I'm just going to be telling you guys a little bit about my experience in France. I have to say, I really loved France and I would go back any day. Now obviously I didn't go to the entire country, so I don't know everything about it. Like I said, just what I did. And what I did was mostly the countryside, the hills, mountains. It was so beautiful. We went to the French Alps, which I'll tell you just a little bit about in a minute. But France was very beautiful and I did not expect it to be how it was. We first got into it and it felt like driving through maybe something like Texas, where there's just a lot of space and it's really open and green and big feeling. Only difference is Texas is flat. France seemed to have nice like rolling hills and still a lot of farms though. I just didn't know that, I guess, but yeah, a lot of farms, big farmland in France, which is really beautiful. And here's some pictures of it. And I'm gonna put some pictures here for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, like I said, we mostly stayed around the mountains and stuff. France does have a very beautiful coastline. I just didn't go to it personally, but we went to this really cool city. I forgot the name, but it's right along a hill, like a cliff, and it's built like this, like up on a cliff, and it's super old. I want to say it's like medieval, or just all I know is it's very old. Sorry, I kind of forgot all the facts about this, but you see the picture there, super cool, and it was so much fun to go walk around. Took some good funny pictures in there, you see right there. But that was such a cool city. And I'm just gonna get to it, what most people think of when they think of France, and that's Paris, France. Obviously, one of the most famous cities in the entire world. So of course we went to Paris. We saw the Eiffel Tower. That was super cool. Got a bunch of amazing pictures, and it was so pretty at night. I believe at like 11 p.m. or something, maybe it's 10. It would sparkle for like 5 minutes, and I got a bunch of really cool pictures and videos. Also, we went to Paris Disney. That was a lot of fun. We also walked all around the Louvre. We didn't go inside of it because we just didn't. It might have even been closed. I don't know. But it was huge and it was super cool walking around. So the Eiffel Tower was like surprisingly big. Like it always looks big in pictures, but like in person it's even bigger. Like when you walk under it, like just the four little like points that it's standing on are like so far apart. It's crazy, and that was really cool to see, and we spent a lot of time there. We went there in the day. We went and like got some food, walked around the city, and then we went back that night, obviously, to see a sparkle. Now I told you guys we went to go get food in between our two visits to the Eiffel Tower. The food that I got was at this little restaurant in the middle of the street, actually, kind of. If you don't know, Europe has a lot of restaurants like in their old towns, so it's like buildings like this, narrow streets, and like little restaurants set up in the middle. So that was kind of cool. And the food I got was actually lasagna. We got like Italian style food, I guess. We got like pizza, lasagna, some pasta, risotto, and it was really, really good. You see right there. I wish I could have it again right now. It's actually some of the best lasagna I've ever had. And now, speaking of food in France, France has a lot of really good food in their grocery stores. I think they're mostly known for their dairy food, and I knew that and I was excited to try it. And we went there, I was like even more surprised because their dairy aisle, like the fridges, it's like sometimes like 2 aisles or like one really big aisle. And there was so many good things that I had to try. There was so many like, what's it called? Like mousses, yogurts. There was like a lot of different options, what's it called, of like drinks, yogurt drinks. They had like flan and pudding, just all that stuff I guess France is known for, and it was so good there, and we had a lot of it. I actually found these little mint cups of mousse, and they had like, it was mint flavor with chocolate pieces in it. I think it was pieces. All I know is it was so good, and I literally got a 4-pack and ate it in one sitting. So yeah, the food was amazing in France, and we also had some other really cool random pastries in France, like this one cheese sandwich. I found it at multiple grocery stores. I also found it in the streets in Paris, like at a little shop or little cart setup, I don't know what you call it, but it was really good. It's basically just a turkey sandwich, I guess, with melted cheese on the outside. Okay, moving on from the food is the French Alps that I want to tell you a little bit about. We took this little gondola thingy from the top of the hill down to inside, kind of like inside a valley, I guess you would call it. and it went to a glacier, which you could walk inside. I believe it's the largest glacier in Europe or something like that. It was really big. It was man-made, but it was super cool. You can see inside of it. It was like little like walkway, basically, like a tunnel. It was basically like not a tunnel, a cave. That's the word I'm looking for. An ice cave, basically. So many different walking paths, and it was like so much bigger than it looks. And it was really, really cold inside, as expected. Probably about 20 degrees colder than it was outside. It actually wasn't too cold outside, even though there was like snow on the mountains far away, I think. It was mostly just cold inside the glacier. And I forgot to tell you, we actually took a little train on our way up there and then the gondola. And just check out how beautiful this place is though. The mountains are so big, I don't think the camera will do them justice. It was just amazing. Like, this crazy valley that looked like it went forever down to the right, as you see in this picture. It was just so pretty and so cool. France had so much scenery, I was a little surprised by that. And the next one I'm gonna tell you about is, I believe you say, is Gorges du Fier, which is a gorge, obviously in France. And it's a very tall one, like about 100 feet, where it's like rocks. You know what a gorge is, like rocks that just go straight down, usually with water in the bottom and stuff. And they build a little walking path, as you see here in this picture. And you walk on top of that. It's a little scary, I guess, for some people. Even for myself, like I was a little nervous to go on it, but it was super solid, so it actually wasn't scary at all. But anyways, you walk down that entire little path and just, you look down, it's like so far, and it was just the coolest thing ever. It was also really loud in there. That was honestly one of the coolest things we did. Our entire Europe trip, out of the entire 17 countries, this gorge was like definitely a highlight. I hope that you could tell how amazing and how pretty it was from the pictures I'm putting. And kind of my last important thing about my experience in France was the weather. The weather was, it was hot in some places, almost too hot. Paris was very warm, probably about 90 degrees, I'm gonna guess. But it was also cool, of course, like in the Alps, it was cool over there, so that was nice. But there was a city we went to, and we actually were in a crazy storm that kind of turned into a flash flood. It started as literally just a regular day. We were getting gelato in the old town, and it started to get like a little bit windy, and we were like, oh, interesting. And people started quickly cleaning up all their tables. There's all these tables, chairs, stuff outside. People selling stuff. Just because a little breeze, people started quickly bringing in stuff. We were like, oh, that's kind of weird, because I guess they knew it was coming. Shortly after, it started to rain, and then it started to hail and rain a lot. And then the wind got super bad. It was blowing tables over. It blew menus everywhere. Like, the street was a disaster. There was pots falling with plants from people's balconies. It was, yeah, glass shattering, a lot of glass cups broken on the floor. It was a big disaster. And then it started to flash flood. We were on a hill. I kind of have this video you can see where it's pretty small, but it was starting to flood.
Oh gosh, they're losing silverware.
Oh my god.
And we got out of there. Our shoes were all soaked. We ran through it. And it got a lot worse once we left. Fortunately, we got out of there. So yeah, we drove away and we were safe in our car. The aftermath, though, is crazy. Just driving, even like 20 minutes away, there was trees covering the roads, and yeah, that was crazy. And actually, we weren't even in the center of that storm. Multiple people actually died in that storm. So fortunately, we were kind of on the outside of it when it happened, and it was still pretty bad where we were. So it's clearly really bad wherever the main part of the storm was. I guess you would say the center of it, the eye. I think they call it the eye of the storm. Anyways, that was a crazy experience. As you see in the video, it was so windy. There was lightning everywhere. It was crazy. Actually, we hid in a gelato shop when it started to get really crazy, and we had like mud and water all over our shoes, like I said. And like we tracked it all over this tiny little shop. My family was crammed in there, so we felt really bad because after They had to mop the entire store because there's just so much water from us, but we had nowhere to go. And they were nice enough to let us hide their store. They like shut the little store door, whatever you call it. So yeah, a little bit of sporadic random weather there. But for the most part, the weather was okay in France. Just that one crazy experience of mine. Overall though, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'd for sure go back to France. I loved it, I had such a great time, it made so many great memories. Like I said, I went to 17 countries in Europe over the summer, so stay tuned for my next part because it's again another really cool country. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, bye.